Hey guys, so this is a different kind of video. As you can see, I'm standing in front of the Stratford Square Mall in Bloomingdale, Illinois. I have a lot of history with this mall, especially during my childhood, so I want to take one last walk through before they close forever. Let's go inside real quick. All right, we're inside now. Today is April 21st, 2024, and after 6 p.m. this mall is going to be permanently closed. The reason why is it's gone to the same fate as a lot of other typical abandoned malls. Some bigger YouTubers are probably going to get into this place even after it closes to do their own recordings. But while it's open, I wanted to get in here and check it out one last time. See, this little space over here, this used to be a T-Mobile store. And I remember back in 2007, my dad bought the Motorola Razr. And, you know, besides from the iPhone, that was the coolest phone at the time. It was in this store right here. A lot of people don't actually know this about me, but when I was around 12, 13 years old, I was really big into skateboarding. You know, it was one of those, you know, weird kid phases, I guess. And this store behind me used to be a Zumiez, so I'd buy all my skate gear from this place. I even built my own custom skateboard. Like, I got to choose my own wheels, the trucks, the deck, everything, and put it together, and it was all at this store. Believe it or not, I still have the skateboard actually, and it still works. But you know, I'm a little too heavy to skateboard anymore. A lot of good memories were made due to Zumiez here. This little spot right here used to be a Red Robin, and you know, you'd go here sometimes, get like a cheap burger to eat. And then when I was a little kid, before Red Robin, there was a Panera Bread in this space too. I remember when this movie theater first opened, it was around 2006, 2007, something like that. Anyway, it was all new at the time. It was pretty dope. I remember first seeing the movie Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides at this very movie theater. You see this white wall behind me? That used to be a little bit of a more further down hallway that led to a Macy's. That's been gone for a couple years now. But they also had a Lens Crafters over there. So that's where I got my first 2 pairs of glasses, from that Lens Crafters. They've moved out a long time ago, just like Macy's. They have this hallway closed off because they built a grocery store called Woodman's in the space where the Macy's was. You know, once you lose a big anchor store like Macy's, you know, it's kind of a wrap. And who could forget the Disney store and its crazy wall on the outside? Every mall has a pretzel place, and that used to be Auntie Annie's Pretzels. Yeah, every mall has a pretzel place. You know, every one you go to, you gotta at least try one pretzel, even if they're massively overpriced. Speaking of massively overpriced, you know how every mall has a kiosk with a lotion salesman trying to talk to you as you're walking by? Well, there was a kiosk. It was either this one or the one right next to it, like this sort of area here. And they had those little hermit crabs that you could buy. And they were custom painted shells and everything like that. You know, you could get one. And I really wanted one, but my mom said no. And I just remembered all disappointment after that. That's where my life took a turn for the worse. I always wondered about these mall jewelry stores, if they, you know, mean mug each other from across the way. All right, so that whole area used to be Burlington Coat Factory, and they actually moved about a year ago. That was another bad sign and the turn for the worse. There used to be a GameStop around here. I think it was on this side, and now it's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu place. But, you know, even that's gone. There's a Spencer's around here too, but I forgot exactly where. Carson Perry Scott's been gone for like 20 years. I have no idea why their logo and their signs are still up. All relics of the 2000s right here. That circle downstairs where all those people are standing, there used to be basically a giant water fountain. So it would just kind of like be a flat sort of like marble material, and then it would shoot water like up to this high, like where I'm standing. These guys are doing the walking funeral. I've never seen this place so busy. Paul Blart's gonna be in the unemployment line pretty soon. You know a mall is screwed when Hot Topic moves out. I remember going into this store, buying a bunch of dumb, overpriced jeans as a tween. I feel like everybody goes through some kind of weird phase when they're a tween or a teenager and they buy weird, edgy shit, like from places like Hot Topic or even Zumiez. When they move out of the mall, you know something's wrong. So me and this elevator go way back. Apparently when I was 5 or 6, I thought it was a big power move to actually go up and down the elevator by myself without my parents. So that's exactly what I did. I felt like such a Chad when I did it too. I grew some balls and went up and down by myself. This store in front of me used to be an FYE, and I bought several pairs of earbuds, headphones from this place. I really wanted Beats headphones at the time, but I couldn't afford them, so Skull Candy was the next best thing. So bought a few pairs from this place. Guys, I found the casting couch. It's in the management office. Last but not least is famous food court. They had a bunch of restaurants right here. I guess a lot of people like to eat here. I think I only ate here once or twice, but you know, it was I preferred to just go to Red Robin upstairs though. Look at this furniture down here. Like, you know this place is dated when all the furniture is this like light colored wood here. You see this? This wood, like this furniture had to have dated back to at least the 80s or 90s. I mean, you 90s babies gotta know what I'm talking about. I don't know what they call this wood, but this particular light shade of wood is definitely from a different era. Guys, in 1 hour and a half, 6 p.m., this place is done. Furries are saying goodbye to the mall. You know, one last time. All right, guys, I'm doing my outro right in front of my favorite store, which is Zumiez, and it's time to get out of here. I know this is a little different from the usual car videos, but again, this mall was a piece of my history, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So let me know your thoughts. Catch you next time. Peace.